Hi there, Jodie Bentley here, actor, producer, and career coach. And today I want to talk to you about 3 headshot mistakes you get to stop making. Okay, headshots. God, I've been coaching forever on branding and headshots. They are super tied together, as I'm sure you know. And I find most actors make these 3 common mistakes all the time that I want to share with you today. So mistake number 1 is not choosing a photographer that serves you best and what you sell. So I don't care, I'm not going to name photographers, but I don't care if whoever is the hottest, greatest, most amazingest photographer in the world and whatever. I don't care. What I care is who is going to capture you and your brand and what you sell and what you do best. Who is going to capture your essence? And so you must choose a photographer that is in alignment with what you sell, that not going against what you sell. I can't tell you how many clients come to me when they've already had headshot sessions and they go, oh, what do you think of these? And they've chosen like a super edgy photographer when they are super sitcom comedic, for example. So it is very important to not just go with the hottest photographer or the one that your friend tells you to go with or the one people say, oh, this one's the best one, I use them. Great. Do that research to understand, but then you, my friend, get to narrow it down to who is going to serve you best in what you sell, who is going to capture you, because your headshots must capture your essence and just exude your essence. And I also want to say every photographer has their brand as well, right? And has their niche. And it's really super important to make sure that you're shining through and that the photographer's brand isn't the first thing that's coming through as well. So we've got to take those 2 things in consideration. So that's mistake number 1. Mistake number 2, not prepping. Not prepping. I just got new headshots done. My prep was probably about 6 weeks. When I prep clients, it's usually anywhere between 4 to 8 weeks, depending. Okay. So I can't tell you how many clients come to me and go, oh, I want to book a session with you because I have headshots next week. It's too late. It is too late. You get to move that shoot. Every time someone comes to me and says that, I was like, please move that shoot for 4 weeks ahead. Because you must prep. You got to understand your brand. You got to understand the roles that you go in for. You got to understand your essence and who you are. You got to know the wardrobe that you're going to be used. You got to select that. You got to test it. We got to make sure that there's a range of colors, that you're not wearing blue and everything. I mean, there's so many things that get to be crafted for headshots. Please, oh, please, oh, please don't wing it. Don't bring a suitcase of clothes and tell the photographer, oh, which one do you think? What should I wear? That's not how you're going to get the shots that sell you. That's not how you're going to get the shots that are going to level up your career. Headshots must be crafted and they must be prepped, and that is up to you. That is not up to the photographer. You're not hiring the photographer to decide what looks you need. You are hiring the photographer because of their style, their backgrounds, their lighting, and then their product, right? That's not their job. Your job is to figure out your shot list and who you are and what you sell and what looks you need. So please, dear God, prep, and it takes time. So I even had to push my headshots for a couple weeks because I wasn't ready. Because there was still an outfit that I couldn't find because I wanted to get the outfit that was in my head and I knew what I wanted. And it just took a little bit longer to find it. So don't rush it, right? You're going to be using these headshots for 2 years. I mean, my last shoot I even used for 3 years, right? So yes, it's an investment. So treat it as such and prep for it. Third mistake that I find actors do with headshots, then the mistake they make, is playing the game too much. Please don't play the game too much. What do I mean by this? Well, we know, right? Okay, I need a young mom shot. I need a doctor shot. I need a teacher shot. I need a therapist shot. I need a detective shot. Right? We know the archetypes. We know this, right? So part of you is like, well, why do I need to prep, Jodie, when I know I just need those archetypes? Well, if you're going in to shoot an archetype, guess what? All you're going to get is an archetype. That is playing the game too much. Why? Because you are leaving you out of the equation. One of the best compliments I recently got from my headshots, from actually multiple people, was, wow, your headshots were so specific. I could see what roles you're using them for, and your essence shone through. That is what you want. You don't want to just have these very archetypical, stereotypical shots that are your doctor shot, detective shot, teacher shot. You don't want that because that's not going to pop in a thumbnail on Actors Access. Yeah, we can see that you can play that, but I want to see who you are through that. I want to see what kind of teacher you are, what kind of detective you are, what kind of victim you are, what kind of mom you are, whatever it is. So I believe actors play the game too much and you leave your own essence and who you are out of the equation just because you know in your head you need a doctor shot, a detective shot, and what have you. So how can you be specific, but how can you be specifically you? And guess what? You can't do that if you don't know who you are and what you sell to begin with. So those are my 3 main mistakes that actors do when it comes to headshots. I really invite you to understand your brand, understand your niche, understand what you sell, and prep the heck out of it for that photo shoot. And make sure to play the game by your rules, by who you are, because that's how you're going to break down doors. That's how you're going to get those auditions. That's how you're going to be remembered. And that's how you are going to book. So let me know what you think about this in the post below. And if you need support in this, that is exactly what my membership is for actors, the Actors Think Tank membership. If you want to know more about that, post in the comments below and someone from my team will get back to you. But this is the way to get the headshots that will sell you. All right, let me know what you think. I'll see you later.